going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the best cards to pick out of the free Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack that you can earn today. This is going to be for weeks 25 through 28. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if you feel like it helps you out, do me a favor, help me out. Make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed, and also if you're brand new here because you were searching on YouTube for MUT 22 content, whether it's how to build a MUT squad or get free cards, you found the right channel. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's start by showing you how to get this free Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack. Now, it's something that you have been needing to, participate in throughout the entire year, and if you are up to date on your solos, you can unlock this pack today. If you're not, you're going to be behind. But let's take a look. So, Rising Stars, the fourth week of a 4-week cycle, and then it starts over. We got flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, and Rising Stars. You beat all 5 of these solos, you're going to earn 5 stars. You also get a fantasy pack that gives you a power-up of one of these 5 players, and that happens every week. Every Wednesday, these solos reset at about 10 a.m. Eastern Time, so you want to make sure you get these done before next Wednesday. If not, you're going to fall behind, and unfortunately, if you miss 1 star or 1 week, whatever it is, you're always going to be playing catch-up. There's no way to get back on track to the up-to-date pack that's available to open, but this week, today, you can get that week 25 through 28 pack if you haven't missed a solo or a star yet. So as you scroll through the rewards, every 20 stars you get a pack, weeks 1 through 4, weeks 5 through 8, weeks 9 through 12, and so on. Down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, like we're going to do with this video, we've done a video for every other pack, so there's going to be a playlist. You click that playlist, it's going to show you the videos for the week 9 through 12 pack. It's going to give you a video for the week 13 through 16, and this video going over the weeks 25 through 28, that video will be added to this playlist. So if we scroll down here, you should be at tier 28, weeks 25 through 28, NCAT Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack. Shout out to MUT.gg for this wonderful graphic. Here are all of the cards that you can get from this particular pack, and we're going to break down the best ones. We're going to go from flashbacks into heavyweights, veterans, and rising stars. But again, here are all 20 cards that you get to choose from. So only one flashback, in my opinion, that's solid, and I wouldn't recommend this being my pick unless you're like a theme team fan of this player, or you really need a strong safety. But on the flip side of that, most of you, every one of you, should have Cam Chancellor in your lineup at this point, and you can get him to 99 overall. So Jimmie Ward, the one knock on this card is that he's 5'11". He is one of the faster strong safeties in the game with that 95 speed. You mix that in with 95 hit power and 95 zone. He pretty much does what you need a strong safety to do. He can cover well in zone. He can lay the smackdown with his 95 hit power. He's got great speed at 95. Even the man coverage at 90 is pretty good. Tackle at 90, acceleration at 94. Like I said earlier, the only knock on this card is he is 5'11", so you don't really want to be out there using him, but he still can be pretty good as a controlled by the AI type player. And if you need 2 strong safeties on the field at the same time, you got Cam Chancellor. He's a very good backup option, or just a second strong safety. Let's move on to heavyweights, and this is always the best part to build your offensive and defensive line with heavyweights. So we have Tyler Biadasz. I still don't know if I'm ever pronouncing his name. The great thing about him is that he plays for the Cowboys, which isn't great, but it's great because I don't care if I'm getting his name right or wrong because he plays for the Cowboys. But he is a good option if you need a center. We've had a run this entire year of a lot of free centers, so I don't think many of you should need him. But if you do, 94 strength, 96 awareness, and he's just very balanced. 94 pass block, 94 run block. Nothing to really go over other than that. He's good at run, pass block. He's got good strength, good awareness. And then the other heavyweight option is going to be right guard Alex Leatherwood. We love free fantasy packs. Say it with me if you watch my videos all the time. We love free fantasy packs because it's a great opportunity to build our offensive and defensive line, and then we can allocate our coins or spend our coins elsewhere on skill position players. So we have Alex Leatherwood, right guard. He's got 94 strength. His awareness is a bit lower, only 90, but it still hits that 90 threshold. And then he gives you 95 pass block and 95 run block. So pretty balanced there as well. If you need a right guard, definitely pick him up. let's move on to the veterans. And I've said this a few weeks in a row, or a few of these videos in a row. Veterans surprisingly have been a bit better than like heavyweights and even flashbacks this year. Now, the two vets that we're going to recommend here are like just end of year, end game position fillers. And the number one is going to be Robbie Gould. So if you need a kicker, this is a very good option. He's going to give you the best abilities that a kicker can get, like focus kicker and whatnot. He's got 96 kick power. I ain't breaking this down any further. If you need a kicker and you don't want to spend your coins on a good one, here's a good one for free. And the same thing is going to be with Michael Burton. Fullback is another position you probably don't really want to spend your coins on. If you need a fullback, if you're trying to maybe get closer to a 99 overall and you care about your OVR a lot, 96 overall fullback, put him in your lineup. That's going to help the OVR get boosted up there. 91 speed. I mean, he's not a terrible card either, right? 91 speed, 92 strength, and then he gives you lead block at 95, run block at 96, solid catching with the 81, 83 carry. If you need a fullback, pick this card up. Now on to Rising Stars, and 4 out of the 5 I'm going to recommend in this video, and I think mainly because they're pretty good and they cover some of the important positions on your MUT squad. And number 1 is going to be Rashod Bateman. When I initially looked at this card, I kind of just glanced over it, but it actually is a solid card. If you need a wide receiver and you want some speed, he gives you, solid height at 6 foot even. We'd like, some of the outside receivers at like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", but 6 even isn't terrible. And he gives you 96 speed. There's one receiver in the game, Tyreek Hill, with 98 speed. There's a couple with 97, and then a handful with 96. And he falls in that category, in that group. Route running across the board is good. 95 short route running, 93 mid route running, 94 deep route running. He is a deep threat archetype, so you definitely want to have deep out elite on him for 1 AP. He also gives you 92 catching and 96 catching traffic, so I just think this card is super solid across the board. There's not really any negative things I can say about him other than he's 6 foot, but 6 foot is still not bad at all for an outside receiver. Jaelan Phillips is our next Rising Star. Now remember, his 92 overall card, you could have earned that card for free by playing Gridiron Forge. I want to say it was Gridiron Forge 5. And he was a pretty beast of a card. Not a lot of people cared for him because it was at that time, a no-name player, I'll say, and no disrespect to him, but a lot of the MUT community just didn't know who he was. And I think this upgrade is a good card. I mean, he's an outside speed rusher, left outside linebacker, 94 speed, 6'5". Height is important on your outside rushers as well. You can bat down some passes from shorter quarterbacks like Michael Vick. His strength is a little bit low. That's the one concern I have here at 89 strength, 90 tackle, 95 block shed, and 96 finesse move. So the block shed is going to help you against the run. I wish his power move was a little bit better, but that's kind of why his strength is low as well. But it's still 89, and if you're going to power him up, boom, you got power move at 90, block shed at 96, and then you got finesse move at 96 stock, so that's going to be 97 with the power up. I really, really like this card. If you need an outside rusher, this should be your pick for sure out of this free Wildcard Wednesday fantasy pack. The next one, 5'10", Asante Samuel Jr. I really wish his father was in the game. That's just a gripe as an Eagles fan that I'm just going to put out there. 5'10" is the only knock on this card. Otherwise, very good. 96 speed, ranks as one of the fastest corners in the game right now. There's a bunch of guys with 97, and then he's in that 96 category. And then just look at the press, the zone, and the man. All 97. That's a very, very good combination. He also gives you 97 excel and 97 agility. Agility's great for cornerbacks. Jumping is not great, and he is 5'10", so that's, like I said, the one knock. But I still think this is a pretty good, if you want to put him as your nickel corner or in the slot, or even if it's like a fourth DB for any type of dime formations, he's really good. He's fast, he can cover, he can press, he's agile. I like this card a lot. Even though he's 5'10", I would recommend picking him up if you need a cornerback. And then the final one is a quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. Now remember, earlier in the year, he had a 0 chill card, and unfortunately he just missed out on a couple thresholds that gave him really good abilities. But with this card, if you power him up and bump him to a 97, he can get the big 3. Now he can't get them all together, but he can get Gunslinger and Hot Route Master together. and he can also get Escape Artist just without Gunslinger or Hot Route Master, but he can get all of them, just not together, and he's got really good throw power at 97. 91 speed for a quarterback like this is still pretty respectable. I know like Joe Namath has 92 speed, but this card for free is equally as good, just a tad bit slower. Throw on the run is 98. We like that a lot. Throw under pressure, 91, a little bit low, but it's not like it's going to make it an unusable card. Short throw at 94, mid at 94, deep at 92. There's a lot of good QBs out there, and if you can spend the coin, go get Randall Cunningham, or if it's a little bit too expensive, you can still go out and get Joe Namath. But like if you absolutely have 0 coins and you need a QB, Trevor Lawrence a really good option, just for the fact that, I mean, the attributes are good and he gets all the good abilities as a quarterback. And there it is. Those are all the cards that you should be picking from the free Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack. I can't really rank them all because I think they're all pretty solid, and it's really going to depend on what position you're looking to upgrade on your squad. Let me know who you pick down below in the comment section. Hope this video helped out. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.